Hello, families. Just want to say thank you as we come to the end of the first semester. It's because of the partnership with you guys that we've been able to get through a whole semester of school and keeping our students safe. I know it hasn't been without its hiccups. We've had to maybe go hybrid somewhere or maybe remote for a couple days or maybe just no school, following Thanksgiving in some places. But because of a strong partnership with our parents, we've been able to stay on site almost every day this semester across the diocese. And it's because of you guys and what we're able to do. You guys are, keeping your kids home when they're not feeling well. You're making sure, if they have a temperature, you're getting them the help they need. You're talking to your family doctors. You're talking with the school, and that communication back and forth has allowed us to stay in person. And our goal throughout all next semester is to stay in person 5 days a week as well. So it takes a lot of work on the principals and the teachers side of it. I know your guys' side of it as well, but if we can continue a strong partnership, then hopefully we'll be able to make that last. So once again, just thank you so much. Just want to get you guys familiar with a few things here that we're doing and talk about some upcoming items here in the diocese. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And first thing here is our new diocesan website. So if you go to salinadiocese.org, you will see the new site that our communications team worked extremely hard on, and a lot of stuff on here with schools, parishes, publications. You can look at faith. You can look at the register on here. You can learn more about different things here. There's local updates around here. I actually have a statement from the USCCB on the new COVID-19 vaccine you can check out. Bishop's got a podcast on here. So a lot of great things. But if you want to check out stuff about our schools, if you click on this schools tab, I think a really cool feature that website team worked on is a map. And so you'll see kind of like a Google map pop up, and every blue pin it's dropped is one of our schools. So to learn more information about it, say you want to learn more about St. Joseph's Grade School in Oakley. You can either click over here, or you can click on the map, takes you right to it. You zoom right in. You can click on more school info. Shows you some information about the school, address, who to contact, has a picture of our principal there, takes you to their school website if you would like to their Facebook page if they have that, and also a donate button as well. So really cool features on that. And we have those for each school as a way to just keep us connected. But if you want to learn more about the schools, if you click on Catholic schools, or you can also get to that from the offices tab and then Catholic schools. So a couple ways to get to it. So we've got some pictures from this school year across here on the top that you can see. Just a message about our schools, a little bit about our accreditation that we're going through, that we're in the process of finishing up by next spring, and we're on great track to be able to be accredited. Some news from around the diocese, and then just some other bullet points over here. We've got some information on a superintendent's blog where we just put a few videos every once in a while. We've got some information on Stream as well, which takes me to my next little point I want to talk to you guys about. One thing we're going to hear a lot about, kind of, I guess, new vocabulary terms. A lot of you have probably heard Stream. So Stream is when we're able to fuse science, technology, religion, engineering, arts, and music together and teach our kids all about things with that and develop the whole child mind, body, and soul. So if you click on our Stream tab, you can see some of the pictures from our schools that they have been working on throughout this school year. There's a couple of them right there. So remember, Stream, STREAM. It's a combination of science, technology, religion, engineering, arts, and music. And that's kind of one of our areas that we want to improve greatly on as we move forward. So another area I want to talk to you about is our college and career readiness. Something you're going to hear a lot about is an IPS. An IPS is an individual plan of study. These are for mostly our older students, but we want every kid who graduates from our Catholic schools to have an IPS, an individual plan of study. We're going to use a platform called Xello, Xello. And Xello is going to help our students kind of hone in on what their skills are, what they're good at. They'll do strengths finders and personalities, little quizzes, jobs they might be interested, they can favorite and star. And it almost is set up like some type of social media page. So it's pretty user friendly when it comes to what our students are used to. Let's see if I can log in and just kind of show you a little bit about what I did as I walked some principals and administrators through this. Most of our schools, secondary schools, will be kicking this off in January. Some will wait until next school year to do it. So you'll either hear Xello or career cruising, but the term is IPS, Individual Plan of Study. And some of our elementary schools can incorporate this in a curriculum as well. We want our students leaving our schools ready for the 21st century. You know, whether that's our four-year college or heading to the workforce right away, so that they're ready to go. So I just set up a kind of a demo account for myself. And one thing that can really help is when parents get involved in this. We know that you want to be able to support your child and what their interests are and what they want to do when they become an adult. And so you'll be able to, ask them about Xello and what they're doing. So here's what it looks like. You can see I've completed a matchmaker, a personality style, a mission, did a mission assignment on here, looked at my different learning styles. If we go to the About Me tab, they can add like a header on it, just kind of like a Facebook page or something. And then they put a profile picture. So I put one of when I was a sophomore in high school, maybe, yeah, when I had hair and stuff. But if you look, as I went through this, these were the matches for me. Principal, high school teacher, coach, school superintendent, adult education teacher. And you can see I starred the ones that I was interested in. So obviously I had an advantage because I already have a career. So I think I was probably pretty biased when I took this and knew what some of my strengths are, but it lined me up with those four things, all of which I have done before, the four that I have starred. So when they go to explore options, they can check out careers and schools they might be interested in, any majors, and then they can create their plan. And there's going to be assignments they're doing. So to get more information on that, you can reach out to your school administrator. This is for our secondary schools, or the school counselors are also helping us with this as well. A next term you're going to hear a lot about is SEL. SEL stands for social emotional learning. One thing we try to do in our schools is educate the whole child, mind, body, and soul. So with this comes self-awareness, self-management, responsible decision-making, relationship skills, and social awareness. I'm a really strong believer that if we can make sure all of our students are strong in these areas and have their social emotional learning down rate, because it's something even as adults we're constantly trying to educate ourselves on do we have strong relationships with peers and others? Are we aware of our social situations? Are we aware of ourselves? And can we make good decisions? And if you look at the outside circle around this, this isn't just the kids' responsibility. We hear, well, you made the choice, you did that. Really, we've got to teach our kids about this. It's got to go on in the classroom. It's got to go on in our schools, and it's got to go on in our homes and communities. So social emotional learning is a term that you will start to become familiar with. So hopefully that gave you guys an idea of some of the things that are upcoming. Just really want you to enjoy your Christmas break and time with your loved ones. Although Christmas might look different from our Christmas of the past with large group gatherings, but whatever your family decides to do, please be safe, because we cannot wait to see your children back in January. Our goal next semester is to be in school 5 days a week at all of our schools across the diocese, and we cannot do that without the strong partnership with you guys. So Merry Christmas, and look forward to getting to know all of you as the year goes on.